This is
Because I
Ibs,
was
guys,
reading
that was
it.
on yesterday, and he went to a Muslim
Oh
live
yeah.
asking the same question.
Yeah,
What's
I
going
went
on,
all
bro?
over the place, man. I went all over the place. How you doing, you guys, man? Hope you guys are good.
We're good, thank you.
I've been hearing your
Pretty good,
lives,
man.
man. Honestly, man, you guys are trying your best. What's his name? James, man. You're solid, man. Honestly, like you're just. You know what? I don't understand how you have so much patience. Like I know it's just you're saying the same. You're saying the same stuff, and you know the worst thing. I know what you're saying, and I can see it. I can look at my 2 eyes. I can fucking see it, and it's like that. They're dodging. They're trying their best to try and swerve it, but you're just you're staying on point, and I just think they can't. I don't know how you got so much patience, bro. You're solid, bro. Honestly, man.
Well, hang on, but
I
this
don't think
is
I
the
could do
thing,
what you
Yassine,
do.
my man, Ibs. I want to know your journey. I know where my journey is taking me, man. So far, you've been listening to, for example, England, right? Has England
Yeah.
said anything that would make you rethink your position now? England, this guy next to you, he's a Muslim, and he's struggling with this free will thing, right? So I've had Muslims come up, and I actually said to Ibs that I wanted him to listen to Muslims to see if they are willing or not willing, if they are able to confirm Islam for him so that he may continue being a Muslim. Because right now, my man Yassine Ibs is saying he can't continue being a Muslim as long as he can see that there's no free will in Islam. So this is England. This is why these lives are so important, because we are presenting your case to Muslims like him and other Muslims that are in doubt. And you guys are letting down the ummah because you guys can't listen, let me finish. You guys can't convince other Muslims to remain a Muslim because you know you are letting the ummah down.
Oh my Lord.
Not me, my man. England, not me. Ask the guy next to you when he comes back. Ask Ibs, is there any Muslim? Because he's just said he's been through all these lives. Watch this. Ibs, the guy next to you,
Yeah. So
England, is a Muslim. Please tell him.
Yeah, listen, bro, man. Listen. I tell you, man. Like, listen. I really go deep into knowledge. I really look at hadiths. I look at the Quran, and like for years, I've been, not say blind, obviously, but I've just literally read it on just the surface. But when I've gone deep and I've seen like stuff like. I think when I first read this a couple of years ago, they said everything's ordained. And I said, what does ordained mean? What does that mean? What's predestined? It means everything's written. I was like, so I said it then. I was like, well, if it's written, then I just understand. So he went nuts at me. Oh my gosh, thing. I'm just asking the question. So I sort of went through more years, obviously, of just like praying, obviously doing what have you. And then now I'm reading so much other things that is just disturbing, and I'm just thinking to myself that we actually do not have any free will whatsoever, even though it says there's limited free will in the Quran. We don't even have that, because if everything is ordained already, that I'm talking about before you was born, it is finished. Do you understand me? There's nothing we can do. It's over.
Question, man. Ask your question.
He's already gotten impatient with you, Ibs. You've been on for 1 minute, and he's struggling.
So you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, Dave? So the question is basically, so I think you probably listened to this. So basically, when Adam Leslam was born, Allah robbed his right shoulder, and his progeny came out.
So, sorry, Ibs, 1 second. The people in the chat are asking, could you please speak a little slower?
Okay. So sorry, I'm sorry. I'm a fast speaker. I apologize, guys. I'm so sorry. So basically, Adam Leslam, when he was born, Allah rubbed his right shoulder, and his progeny came out. And to the right, they were black, and to the left, they were...
No, the opposite. The white one on the right and the black one on the left.
Yes, okay, yeah. So, and obviously Allah said that the right is destined to go to Jannah, and the left is destined to go to Jahannam. Now, he said this when there were souls. I think there were souls, basically. So that means even if you're saying, oh, he knows everything, or he knows you're going to misbehave, he knows you're going to, do this when you in your future. It doesn't matter, because he's already saying that I am destined. All of this bunch of people, this group of people, these souls, they're gone. They're going to Jahannam whether they like it or not. You know what I mean? So that alone should tackle anyone, right?
Okay. Why you put yourself in these people, in this side, in the side of Jahannam?
No. how did I put this? Listen, I'm saying to you that there's a group of people already
Yeah,
going
why you
to
put in
Jahannam.
yourself? So you basically saying, simple as
Yeah.
that. You saying
No. I'm not saying that. Of course, I'm saying yes. You can still do your good actions. You can still do this and that. Of course, you're not a bad person. Of course, we all have a conscience. We don't murder. We don't rape, etc. But I'm saying to you that already it's saying that these bunch of people here, I'm sending them to Jahannam,
Actually,
regardless of what it is. Do you see what I'm saying, brother? Do you get it now? Like, did you see?
wait, guys. Actually, Ibzi, you said you don't, do certain kind of things like adultery and things. There's a hadith that says that Allah is the one who makes you commit like adultery.
No,
It's the
I only
portion.
heard that from James.
Don't go
James said that. Yeah, you read the hadith. I heard that one. Yeah, I mean that there.
So let me do
learn
this.
something.
Let me do this, England. I'm going to show you the hadith he's talking about. And why don't you do this? Explain this hadith to him, right? This is Sahih. This is Mishkat al-Masbi 119. And it
Is it
says,
also Bukhari? So it's authentic.
Abu Darda reported Allah's messenger saying that Allah created Adam, and when he created him, he struck his right shoulder and brought forth his offspring white like small ants. And he struck his left shoulder and brought forth his offspring black as though they were charcoal. Then he said to the party on the right, that's the white ones, to paradise and I do not care. And he said to the party on the left, to hell and I do not care. So Ibs, you want to ask the question again?
So just I'm saying to you, like, if I'm looking at that from, I'm looking at, it's English. I'm looking at that. That is clear cut. I don't need tafsir for that. I don't need anything. If I'm reading that and saying that already, that these two groups of people, yeah, one is destined for Jannah and others destined for Jahannam. I'm going to ask you, brother. Now listen, it kills me as well. It kills me as well. Believe me. But is that fair? Is that just please, man? Is that I know you're scared. Because I was too. I swear to God, I really was. Of course, you think I'm blaspheming God, I'm blaspheming Allah. I don't really want to say. But is it fair? Is it fair? I'm saying, brother. Just what I'm saying.
Habibi, please speak. I ask the question because I have no idea. I can't hear a lot of things you say.
I'll ask the question for him. I'll ask the question for him. Pay attention, England. According to the hadith, it says that Allah created a certain group of people, the white people. He created them for paradise, and he created the left shoulder people, the black people. He created them for hellfire.
It's just so upsetting, man. It's so upsetting because, like, I don't want to say these things, but I don't like, to come on people's lives and like, I'm not trying to diss anyone, but I get cussed and stuff and cussed off, especially my Muslims. But what I'm just saying, I'm not saying it. This is scripture. This is scripture, brother. I'm just saying, could you help me understand this scripture, please? Because it hurts. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, what I am saying to you is you speak too much. But the question, if you get to the question, then everybody learn quickly and other people can speak as well.
Let me ask the question again. I'm going to change the hadith where it says that Allah created those to go to hell. He created them in their father's loins, right? So the verse says, Allah created for paradise those who are fit for it while they were yet in their father's loins. Here's the question, England. If Allah created you for paradise, and he created other people for hellfire, can you change what Allah created you for?
I can't change.
Okay, beautiful. So you can't change that, meaning that you have no free will.
Bro, this is the Arab man's religion, man. You guys follow an Arab guy's religion, man. Come on.
So then you
can't. Copy of Judaism.
So then that means you can't choose.
All right. Let me say it in the last time, because if we stay like that, we'll stay for days to speak. All right, let me answer that in this way. Yeah. So basically, God created us, and He decided who is going to hell and who is going No, he decided who is going. Basically, he decided.
Well, you just said it. He did decide. Yeah.
There's people
decided.
going to hell and people going to paradise.
So in
Yeah.
England,
Okay.
just so I understand,
Okay.
you agree that Allah created certain people for hell, correct?
Not created them as what I mean with create. That mean, oh, his name is Amin or James. They are going to hell.
Well, hang on. Let's see what it says. It says over here.
People.
Let's see what it
doesn't say
says.
names there.
Brother, let's see what it says. Please, let's read. Allah created for paradise those who are fit for it while they were yet in their father's loins.
But doesn't say name. Does it say name there?
No, exactly my point. You don't know if you are created for heaven or hell, correct?
I just answered you. I said, yes, I agree with you in that.
Okay, so if Allah created you for hell, you don't have free will to choose to go to heaven.
I think
Because you're already going there. You're
you're
destined
asking
to
the
go there,
question
whether
in
you
the
like it
wrong
or
way,
not.
man.
Brother, England, you are destined to go there, whether you like it or not. He's basically saying that you will go no matter what it is. Allah has written out your actions. He's written out everything, right? So you will go there. Even if you don't want to, you will go there. You will do the actions of the people
But
of
I don't
Jahannam.
know.
You get it?
I don't know if I am going to hell or going to paradise.
It's
Well,
not
you
the question.
don't know, but
point.
it doesn't matter.
That's the
And
point.
the point
Well,
is-
the point is you don't know, but it doesn't really matter because
Yeah, but
no matter what you do, you're going to go somewhere.
You don't
Like,
want
think of it like this, right? Hey, look, think of it like this. Look, England, right? Think of it like this. I don't know, right? I don't know whether or not I'm going to get £1 million from my mum tomorrow, right? My mum has already made the choice whether she's going to give me the money or not. So it doesn't matter what I do. I could even ask her, I could be so nice to her. And if she says, no, I'm just not going to give you the money, she's not going to give me the money. So it doesn't matter what I do.
But no, before you pass.
It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what you do.
Let me say
Because if you do anything at all, Allah's still going to put you in heaven and he's still going to put you in hell. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I am saying. But do you know what your mom decided? If you don't know, then you...
No, I don't.
Know.
But apparently my choice doesn't matter. If my mom comes to me and says, Sig, be a good boy and like do good stuff. If she's already chosen to not give me the money, what's the point of me doing those good things?
Yeah, that's a really good analogy. Yeah.
But you don't know she's not.
What's the point?
Listen, if you had a,
if she's not go, hey, hold on. Okay,
go on.
Imagine this, right? Let's say I don't know. My mom tells me do all these good things, and I do them perfectly. I don't put a foot wrong, and then she still says I'm not going to give you the money. Is she fair?
Then she's not fair. But God did.
Okay, good. So let me add a little wrench in the work then. This is great. So you're saying that she's not fair. Okay. Let's say my mom says you have to do all of these good things, okay? Do all of these good things and I do them perfectly. But then for some reason, she then tells me, go and kill, go and unalive your sister, okay? Now I say, Mom, I don't want to unalive my sister. She says, I don't care. Do it. You want the money? Do it. So then I unalive my sister. Imagine if she comes and tells me, yeah, I'm not going to give you the money. And I ask her why. And she says, well, you unalived your sister. And I'm like, but you told me to do it.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
You see the problem?
What you're talking about, man. Now.
Yeah.
Said in the life.
No, you do. It just hurts you.
No, but you understand. Like, you
see.
understand what's actually going on now, right? It's not just I did all these good things and she didn't give me the money. Not only that, but she made me do something bad so that she can purposely just not give me the money.
Why are you complicating it when it is easy to understand?
It's not easy to understand.
Okay, well, this is very easy to understand too. Imagine Allah creates you and creates all the things you're gonna do, and then you're doing so well, but Allah forces you to do something bad so He can send you to hell. That's pretty basic, isn't it?
Guys, can I just jump in for 2 seconds? Just let Sieg know. Just hang on, England, 1 second. Sieg, the guy next to him, Ibs Yassin, is actually a Muslim, right?
Yeah.
And for those in the chats, this guy has come up to my live, I think it was yesterday, and he asked the question about free will. I've actually witnessed him asking the same questions he asked now to Muslims, and the Muslims have been unable to give him a satisfactory answer, and he's come to the conclusion that there is no free will in Islam and that everything is
Fair enough.
predestined. Now, the problem is Islam teaches people that they have free will. And knowing
Yeah.
now that Allah is the one that decided whether this guy is going to go to heaven or hell, he knows that this is obviously the wrong choice for him. And that's where we're going to go. But before I do that, did you get that email, Sid?
Yeah, I did
Yes.
actually get it. Yeah, I did. So here's the problem that I have, like, with all these like people that talk about like, free will and stuff like this, right? Before we can even do the whole, oh, we got to find free will. As in, look, you say that we have a choice of doing good deeds and doing bad deeds, right? Like England, if I go to hell, it's because I did bad stuff, right?
Not just that. The main thing is to believe in God and believe in His prophet.
Okay, can I choose not to believe in Allah? Can I choose?
Of course, you are choosing, of course.
Okay, good. So let me give you an analogy. Imagine a Muslim, right? And he's a perfect Muslim all his life. He never misses any of the prayers. Salah, he never misses since he was 14. Mecca, he's been 4 times. The mosque, he is addicted to it. His deen is perfect.
Yeah.
Now, the problem I have is this. Imagine the literal second before he dies, he, for some reason, right, gets overridden and overcome with great pain that he did not control. And he says, I curse Allah. And I don't think Allah is God, and I believe in the Trinity, in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Right?
Yeah.
Is he going to go to paradise, or is he going to go to Jahannam?
Jahannam.
Okay, good. What if I told you that last action, he did not choose to do that? Allah made him do that.
Yeah.
No, Allah didn't make him do that. He decided to do it by himself.
Once you show him the hadith.
It's my choice to decide to believe in God or not. It's like your choice to believe in Jesus. It's my choice to believe in God. So it's everybody's choice. You read, God give you a brain to think and read and learn and
The
get what
hadith
makes
says-
sense to you and believe.
So yeah, so when the hadith says that
Sig, you can't hear you, bro. Sig, you back?
So I'm gonna just answer the Muslim guy about something. And
Yeah, can you just
guys-
convince him, my brother? Convince him that Islam is the truth and that there is free will.
I'm just gonna try answer, not convince, because that's up to you guys. But what I am gonna say is, God created everything.
someone
Created
put,
and
okay, James, can you
decided,
pull up the hadith, please? Can you pull up the hadith? Just pull up the hadith, because it would.
and decided who is
easier
going
for you
to
to
hell, who is going to paradise.
So
But he didn't say you or myself make a name to us. He said, this is the true thing. I'm going to send people who is our prophet will give you the right path to follow to go to paradise.
sit here and like
But what you don't understand is God already Almighty know who's going to believe, who is going to know. He already knows that.
equal day, but
If he doesn't know that,
Hey, we can hardly hear you, my man. I'm not sure whether it's your internet.
James.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's someone that's trying to request this. I know her. She's a very good person. She's trying to request. She just said, "Can you tell him to accept me, please?" She's got
Which one?
A. It says A.
She's not requesting, bro. She's
Really?
not in the requests.
I hope you
So,
understand.
maybe we should-
See, no. Yeah, see, no.
no,
Yasin?
no one understands. No, it doesn't help. Okay, look,
Okay.
the problem is very simple. Okay, look, I'm listening to you, right?
Okay.
You say Allah has never been unjust. Allah has never done something unfair.
Yes.
There is someone out there that Allah has created, and He said to that person, I'm going to make you do all these good things, and then I'm going to make you do something bad so I can send you to hell. Is that fair?
He didn't decide. It's his choice. God gave us a free will.
It's not his choice. I'm going to show you where the hadith says
I showed it to
that
him.
the
see.
commandments
I
that
actually
Allah
showed it to him,
did.
bro.
Yeah, so the commandment that Allah said overrides people. It's not Allah no, Allah do. Allah do. It's not Allah
But
no.
there's
Allah
another one,
do.
Sieg. I'm not sure if you know this one, where the question was actually asked to Muhammad. They said to Muhammad, they asked him a direct question. They said, he says, this is the question. It goes, they said, and Allah's messenger, what is your opinion that the people do in this world and strive for? Is it something decreed for them or something preordained for them? And will their fate in the hereafter be determined by the fact that their prophet brought them teachings which they did not act upon, and thus became deserving of punishment? Listen to what Muhammad answers. He said, thereupon he said, of course, it happens as it is decreed by destiny and preordained for them. This is
Bear in mind,
Sahih Muslim.
You know what? You can't get clearer than that, man. You can't get clearer than that. Honestly.
Yeah, but like, look. This is not even that deep. Okay, so look. There's a hadith where it says, right, that Allah, 40 days before you're born, has already written every single thing that you're gonna do before you actually do it. So it's not that He knows; He's telling you what things you're gonna do.
It's just
Second, he then says this, right? That he swears by Allah, Muhammad, and he says, look, there's gonna be a guy that does like good stuff, okay, until he's so close to heaven that's like an arm's length away. Then whatever Allah wrote for that person will overcome the person, and they will then do something bad, and then Allah will send them to hell.
Yeah.
So Allah
that's the
actually
hadith I
like
read earlier.
overriding the program so that He can send the program to hell. It's like Matrix.
Come on, man. Come on, please.
I want to talk to Ibs. You seem to be more agreeing with us than anything else, right?
You know, it's just killing me. It kills me even more every time I hear it. Every time, I mean, these hadiths are new to me. You know, I've read.
So why are you still, bro? Why are you still a Muslim when it seems as if you are disagreeing with everything Islamic? Seriously.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't. I know what you're saying. I get it, but you know what I mean?
Come on,
it's
man.
Just, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
The truth like this.
It's disturbing. It's really disturbing, man. Honestly, man.
Yeah,
It's just
it is very disturbing. But like, this is the hadith as well that we have, my bro.
It's so bad, man. It's so bad, man. It's so
you don't want to understand.
I just want to know from Ibs, guys. Hang on, England.
Like England is so like I don't blame him, because it's like I understand like that. It's just he's trying his best to sort of go against something that is just right there. And I was so I can't really blame him. I can't really get upset with him, you know, because I know he's trying his best to repeat. You know? Yeah.
I have the hadith right here. This is Jamia Tirmidhi, and this is actually, the chapters are on destiny particularly. I'm going to read the hadith, and I want you guys to hear what it's saying, okay? The Messenger of Allah narrated to us, and he's the truthful and entrusted one, apparently. Indeed, the creation of one of you, right, meaning any person, the creation of one of you is gathered inside his mother for 40 days. Then, for a similar period, he is a clot. Then, for a similar period, he is a piece of flesh. Then, Allah sends an angel to this person inside the womb to blow the soul into him. And he, the angel, is ordered by Allah to write 4 things. Number 1, to write his provision. Number 2, his lifespan. Number 3, his works. And number 4, whether he will be wretched or happy. Bear in mind, wretched or happy means heaven or hell. By the one besides whom there is none other worthy of worship. One of you will do deeds of the people of paradise until there is between him and paradise a 4-arm span. Then he is overcome by what is written for him, and he is sealed off with the deeds of the people of the fire, so that he enters it. And indeed, one of you will do deeds of the people of the fire, until there is between him and it but a forearm span. Then he is overcome by what is written for him, and he is sealed off with the deeds of the people of paradise, so that he enters it. Another chain reports a similar narration.
Sheikh, what's the hadith number for the one in At-Tirmidhi?
2137, book 32, hadith 5.
2137.
Yeah, I can give you a different one as well, but it's the same thing. It's just it's Sahih Muslim, I think. Bukhari, I mean.
Yeah, Bukhari probably better just because you know,
Yeah.
they will accept Bukhari. But like my point is look, all it's saying, okay, right, is that, you know, in Sahih Bukhari, it says by Anas bin Malik 318, it says, the Prophet said, at every womb Allah appoints an angel who says, "O Lord, a drop of semen, O Lord, a clot, O Lord, a little lump of flesh." Then if Allah wishes to complete its creation, the angel has to ask Allah. So the angel has to ask Allah, Allah, will it be a male or a female? Will it be in heaven or in hell? And how much will his provision be? And how old is he going to live for? So all of that is written while the child is still in the mother's womb.
Okay.
I want to, before you, England, just 1 second. Ibs, are you back? Because again, I would rather focus on you, because again, everything you agree with, or everything we say you agree with, and yet you said that, yeah, it's hard, it's difficult. Well, you know, everything has a breaking point or a point of no return. Yeah. What is the point of no return for you? What more evidence do you need?
There's you know, that's hard. It's hard to answer, I know, but it's like it's more like where I've sort of been Muslim. I've reverted, and it's just I've been Muslim for like 8 years, and it's like just everything is just sort of like, you know.
What if I show you one more thing, which I said I wouldn't do, but what if I showed you, for example, the thing for me that is the nail in the coffin, or the broke the camel's back, is 65:4 in the Quran. Now, I didn't want to go there, but I think you need to hear more than just one angle of argument, because again, you know that this has been now debunked. No Muslim can change your mind on this. If I were to show you, because as a man, you need to accept everything in the Quran or nothing. If the Quran tells you that you can sleep with a little girl before she reaches menstruation, wouldn't that be the end of it?
It doesn't say that.
England, you can listen and learn as well.
How about you focus on whether or not Allah forced you to say that or not? We'll deal with this conversation. Go ahead, guys.
So this is where I want to go. I want to show you something. And again, I keep saying this, that if this is true, let's just say this. If this is true, the verse in the Quran, and it says what it actually says, then either you have to accept exactly what it says and never have a problem with it, or you are going to be a coward. Let me just say, call it like it is. Watch my screen. I'm on the Quran, and England, watch as well, and let's see what you say. 65:4. Please, England, just mute yourself for a second. I want to finish what I say first before you add to it. But this is going to either make you or break you. It says, as for your women who have despaired of further menstruating, this is the menopausal woman, the older woman, right? These are the old women. It says, if in doubt, now again, the verse is about divorce, so these people are married. If in doubt, their waiting period shall be 3 months. This is called the Iddah. The Iddah is just to make sure that before the woman remarries, she's not pregnant. The next group, and those who have not menstruated yet, right? The last group are those that are pregnant, those that are with child. Can you tell me, Ibs, what group of women have not yet menstruated?
I know what you mean.
Okay, so let's see what the tafsir says, Ibs, because this is important as well. I will shake you to the tafsir, and I want you to see what the scholars have said regarding this, right? Ibn Abbas, you've heard of him?
Yeah.
Let's see what he says. It says, as for your women who have despair of menstruation because of old age. Now remember, these girls have been penetrated. It says, about their waiting period, that shall be 3 months, upon which a man asked. Now imagine this, a man says, O Messenger of Allah, what about the waiting period for those who do not have menstruation because they are too young?
Too young.
Along with those who have it not because of young age. Their waiting period shall be 3 months. Let's go to the next dude, Jalalain. He as well. It says, as for your women who no longer expect to menstruate, if in doubt, their waiting period shall be 3 months. And also for those who have not yet menstruated because of their young age. Ibn Kathir confirms again, the same for the young who have not reached the years of menstruation. Now, as a Muslim, right, you have to accept that you can marry, penetrate, and divorce these girls before they've reached menstruation. These girls have to wait 3 months before they remarry. Now, this is why Muhammad married Aisha at 6, penetrated her at 9. Now, I'm going to show you something again, because again, we'll show you even more. This is Islam Q&A. You said you know Islam Q&A, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, look what the verse they're talking about. The question in the verse is about marrying young girls. Now imagine that. You imagine asking someone for help. Tell me about how to marry a young girl. Let's see what it says. They actually quote 65:4, the verse I just mentioned. But listen to what it says.
Yeah.
The fact that it is permissible, to marry a young girl does not mean that it is permissible to have intercourse with her. Rather, that should not be done until she is able for it. Right? For that reason, Muhammad delayed the consummation of his marriage to Aisha. Why? She wasn't able for it. Now, how do you know someone is able for something? It's by trying, correct? You will never know if someone is able for it if you don't try. So
Basically,
Muhammad
to make this a bit more understandable, you don't know whether she's able to take wood unless she tries to wood.
Exactly. So let's see what else it says now. So he delayed the consummation of Aisha because she wasn't able for it. And now we said, with regards to the wedding party of a young married girl at the time of consummating the marriage, if the husband and the guardian of the girl agree upon something that will not cause harm to the young girl, then that may be done. If they disagree, then Ahmed and Ubay say that once, listen to this carefully, once a girl reaches the age of 9, then the marriage may be consummated, meaning she can be penetrated, even without her consent. What is it called, Ibs? Where do you go? Hopefully, maybe you just got bad connection, but Ibs, if you're still there, man, come back. This might have been hard for him, because this is like the nail in the coffin, man.
This has been nail in the coffin for many people, but again,
Absolutely.
a lot of people don't really understand. A lot of people within the system don't really understand why it's such a bad thing. Like, when you hear that such a thing was done, you're thinking, well, this is just presentism. I don't know where people started using presentism as a fallacy for this kind of stuff. But,
It's basically to make it make sense, to make it work for them in this day and age.
And the thing is I hope to the Lord that none of them in the West would actually do something like this, because it's not good at all.
Anyway, he's still in the live. I saw him. I've sent him an invite, but I'll just continue because again, guys, it says that you can consummate even without her consent. Pay attention, guys. If you do something with someone without their consent, that's called rape. But that does not apply to those who are younger. Can you imagine that? Younger than 9. I'm hoping he comes back. But man, I know that this dude is never going to stay a Muslim. That can't be. Can't be. It says, Malik, Al-Shafi, and Hanifa said that the marriage may be consummated when the girl is able for intercourse. Because she's able for it, not she's old enough for it. And that varies from one girl to another, so no age limit can be set. This is the correct. And there's nothing in the hadith of Aisha to set an age limit or to forbid that in the case of a girl who is able for it before the age of 9. Before she turns 9. If she's able for it, then the man can do it. And again, guys, the only way to know if she's able for it is for the man to take his little willy and try it. If it fits, yes. If it doesn't, come back another day and try again. That's Islam for you guys. And as long as you are a Muslim, it means that you have to accept this. This is from Islam Q&A. All you do, go to Islam Q&A 22442 22442. Take a screenshot. 2244. Hang on a second. Let me see. There we go. And then you just write that in the chats. This is from Islam Q&A, where some pervert asked the question, the ruling on marrying young girls. Now, again, we don't have to go there because we can go to all the scholars of Islam. You can name every school of thought. The Hanafis say this as well, that once the girl reaches the age, this is the Hanafi school, the permissibility of consummating the marriage of the girl is based on her physical strength, not on her age. If consummating the marriage will be injurious to her health, then it would not be permissible to do so, although she may have reached the age of puberty. However, if consummating the marriage will not be injurious to her health, then it is permissible to do so. So as long as she can take the man, it's not a problem. And this goes through every single school of thought. So again, to remain a Muslim, to be a Muslim, means that you have to 100% accept that in Islam, a prepubescent little girl is game. Let's see, I'll give him one more chance. I'll invite him again. Ibs, I'm hoping that you can come up because I'm not going to stay on for too much longer.
James, if you wanted to, you could, because right now what I'm doing is I am making and I can show you, this is going to be the thumbnail for it, but how's it doing this? I'm making a picture right now for the video for the YouTube live that's going on today. So if anybody wants to check this out, they can. I don't know if you want to plug in the YouTube channel so people can check this out, but give me a second. I got to take this.
Yeah. Where's he go? Oh, he's gone. But it's okay. Again, guys, just remember that everything we've presented to you guys, everything comes from Islam. Everything. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please, guys. More people we get in there, the more people will see the content. Because this is gold. This is for you guys to be able to go back to and double check to see that what we've provided is fact. We don't say anything just to say it. We are giving you guys a chance to go back and have a look to see what is in Islamic sources.